instead of Mahomes. We could have had Montana back when I was drafted. No, it's almost, and now we got a good player quarterback. Let's see what happens.
Get the right players around him.
Think about this. In the history of college football, only 2 quarterbacks during the college era threw for 30 touchdowns and ran for 30 touchdowns 2 years in a row. Who are the 2 quarterbacks? Caleb Williams, Patrick Mahomes. The only 2. So it tells you he's, that is what everybody is projecting. Now, we got a new coach, Ben Johnson. The other coaches had no clue. I mean, it was embarrassing how bad the Bears had been coached.
I see what he does.
That was awful. Guys.
The Detroit game was the kicker.
And obviously it was highlighted by complete disasters during the time management, play calling, short yardage, the Hail Mary. I mean, so all that being said, to have a competent direction now, hey, and that's what happens. The Patriots, they were doormats forever, and all of a sudden, all those players drafted in the 3rd and 5th, and boom, the team comes together and they take off.
Can we grab a picture?
Absolutely. See each other, and I said, "Where are you from?" And they said, "We're from Newcastle, Texas." I said, "We just drove in." I said, "You're kidding? What is he a relative?" And they go, "Buddy was our high school coach. We were there 1 year, and we heard he passed, and we drove all night to get here in time." About 2008, 2010, a bunch of guys went in like Dion and Emmett Smith. And what was the receiver for Dallas? What's his name?
Michael Irving. Michael Irving.
They go up. We had a wonderful. Oh, my pleasure. We had a wonderful president of the Hall of Fame. His name was David Baker. Huge man. He was that big, weighed probably 400 pounds. He was monstrous and so accommodating. Anyway, all these guys said, "Look, we've won Super Bowls. Those rings are a hell of a lot nicer than the Hall of Fame ring. And it's a hell of a lot harder to get in the Hall of Fame than to win a Super Bowl." So he says, "You're right. We got to make it better." Anyway, Deion Sanders says, "I want a 3-table ring." He said, "What's a 3-table ring?" He goes, "When you go to a banquet, you can see it 3 tables over, Anyway, so they came up with these. And this was 2015, something like that. So, the old one, it's in a box, and never to be seen again. But this one's really nice. And the Bears, when we won the Super Bowl, we have, it's a nice ring. I don't want to cut it down.